Hey, I'm Imogen and I make music under the name Lupa J. We're currently at my parents' place where I grew up in Asquith. Today we're going to be going to Asquith Station or different places along the train line to record a sound pack of train sounds or industrial train sounds for Sydney Sounds. I'm kind of hoping from what I record today that I'll get enough sounds to create something that resembles a traditional drum rack. I'll just try and cut it up into 16 different interesting drum-ish sounds. I am a solo artist and I produce all of my own music and currently perform totally solo. I think for me, I'm just someone that really needs to be involved in every element of creating the music because I think the production element is kind of what's most special to me and where I can really express myself completely. When I was first asked to record a sound pack for Sydney Sounds, my local train line came to mind because I spent a lot of time on trains growing up, getting the train from Asquith Station to the city every day for school. My music project kind of revolves around pretty industrial sounding beats. It kind of makes sense that my local train line with the really noisy freight trains is perfect for that. In Asquith here, we live right next to this beautiful national park and there are heaps of different birds. We get a lot of cockatoos around here and of all the birds, they probably are the only that sound somewhat like industrial sounds. So I'm hoping I can maybe get a cockatoo squawk today as well. The sounds I'm really hoping to get today would be an industrial freight train because, they're super long and have heaps of different carriages that all kinds of sizes and materials that sound different as they go by, and they go forever, so you could probably get a whole drum rack out of one if you're lucky. There'll be a bunch of good kind of metally, clunky sounds that I can use for snares or hi-hats. And then hopefully some kind of thudding noises as well that you could make into a kick drum, especially by adding some distortion and compression. I've spent a lot of time at Asquith, so I've probably switched off to the sounds of that station, but we'll see. So once I've recorded the train sounds, I'm going to be treating them in Ableton. I'll probably cut them up heaps and run them through a lot of different effects, particularly when making a drum rack. I'll add a bunch of distortion, I'm guessing, and use lots of compression. Ableton is the one thing I use, but I kind of don't really use much software aside from that. I started out learning how to produce just on GarageBand because when I first started producing, I didn't really think of myself becoming a producer. I was just trying to figure out how to record a song on the computer. And then I pretty quickly discovered through using GarageBand that I really enjoyed the production side of writing music and got Ableton, which is kind of just a much more difficult GarageBand.
That's the vending machine.
But I'm really fluent with Ableton now. I haven't really used any other DAW programs. I have a few plugins, a distortion plugin and a compressor called OTT that I put on probably too many things. In my upcoming album, I've kind of predominantly been just using a synth that I got when I came to Sydney because I had to leave a bunch of my stuff in Melbourne where I actually have my house and my room. I think field recording is really cool and I kind of wish I did it more. I kind of just don't think to do it a lot of the time when I am making a track because I kind of just want the immediacy of having a set of sounds there. But it is really cool to set aside some time to go and try and create your own sounds because you can kind of get things that are really interesting and unique to wherever you are or what you're choosing to do.